I've combined the hot rockin' blues and the full shred section into one video here. And the first thing I want to do is show you this great lick that is hammer-on and pull-off lick. You start on the middle note. In this case, I'm in B Dorian, so let's take a look close. Start on the middle note, hammer up to the higher note, then pull up to the middle note, and you can do that anywhere. So, then hammer on and pull off. So it goes 9, 10, 9, 7, and then 9, 7, and then alternate pick B string playing the 10th fret, back to the 7th fret. Or the flat 5. So another one that I like to combine that with is where you play the pinky on the 10th fret on the B string with the downstroke, and then a pick up on the 7th fret on the high E, and then 9th fret on the fret. So if we combine those, you get kind of some neat things. Something else I wanted to talk about is this lick right here. And be sure to follow in the tab because it gets kind of tricky. Or this one. All those work really good as 16th notes. So let's take a listen to them. This might be a little easier, playing triplets and picking every note over the jam track. And this would be 8th note triplets. So I'm recommending the first one is, that works out to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of triplets. So you go 7, 9, 10, and then 7, 9, 10 on the B string. So G string, then B string. Then you pick 7, 10, 9, 7, and then 10, 9, then start over. And then another one, famous Paul Gilbert lick, he plays fast, really super fast. And if you alternate pick starting with the down, you go 7, 9, 10, and then 7 back down on the G to B string. You're alternate picking, you're playing on the outside string cross. And then I like doing this one too. This is I have 7 licks here. The first 3 are triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And also the 5th one works really good as, I'm kind of having it as 16th notes, but it works good. You know, that works good too. So let's listen to all of those triplets first. And that's the triplets from the Phrygian section. So those are eighth note triplets, and they're really not too hard. So if you're getting, you're starting to get to a point where you can play those and you're starting to pick fast, and you could try these. If they're not too hard, you might try them over the faster jam tracks. The next rhythmic grouping up are 16th notes, and I'm recommending the good straight up and down a string. So that works out to be 4 notes, 1 E and a 2 E and a. Okay, and then I added in the triplet lick, and also the famous Paul Gilbert lick that was a triplet works great as 16th notes too. Okay, number 6. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So it works out to be an even group of 16th notes. So you go up and down the string. Okay, and that's 7, 9, 10, 9, 7, 9, 10. And then to the B string, you do that lick. 7, 10, 7, 9, 10, 9, 7. So if you play all those, you can combine all those kinds of licks. For the final picking lick, I'm recommending this group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on one string, and then you ascend on the next string, and then start over. Then so we didn't cover any arpeggios in this segment, but we got so many in the last several segments, and there will be some coming up in the Lydian segment. So there's your full shred and hot rock and blues licks. And remember, if you're having trouble playing them up to speed, play them slower, play them in a slower rhythmic grouping. What I always think is a good thing to work on is, if you play tennis or ski or whatever sports you do, if you do it with someone better than you, you end up challenging yourself and you get better. So sometimes if you can't quite keep up with the track, but you're trying as hard as you can, you might get a little sloppy, but you're challenging yourself. But if you do that, be sure to then play it slower so you correct any mistakes. Every time you make a mistake, your subconscious sees that mistake and views it as, oh, that's an acceptable level of playing. But you don't want to have an acceptable level of playing be filled with mistakes. So be sure to slow down also and perfect everything you're doing. Rock on.